What's up guys, Luke from 8-Bit Plus back again with another video for the Game Store 2020 series. And today we're going to be talking about your branding and logo and why you need to have one now. Also, I'm going to be giving you 3 ways of obtaining said logo, and one of them is practically free. So if you're thinking about opening up a game store business or any other type of business, online or local, you're not going to want to miss this video. So sit back, relax, make sure you subscribe to the channel, and let's start creating a path to a successful game store business. So why do you need to have a logo? Why is it important for you to have a logo? And the simple answer to that is you need to have a logo because you may not be big right now, but there is gonna be a day if you continue to push forward and pursue your dream, there is gonna be a day where people need to recognize you and your product separate from everyone else. So it starts and it ends with your logo and your branding. People need to see you and automatically know that it's you. And it doesn't have to be amazing. Your first logo doesn't have to be amazing, but it is important that you have one because as time goes on, you need that brand recognition. You need people to look at it and be like, oh, I know exactly who that is. I've seen that logo before. After you establish that you actually do need branding and logo, there's the next step, which is actually thinking of a name. Everyone kind of has their own way of thinking of creative names for their business. My way has always been just think of what I'm doing, because you don't want to have your name not at least sort of relate to what you're doing, because people don't know you yet. They don't know exactly what you do. Now that we've established that we definitely need a logo and it's important, we have to think of a name. Thinking of a name is gonna be different for everyone. Everyone has their own way of producing a name, and you may just be tapped into those creative juices and the name just comes out. But there are a couple guidelines that I just want to share with you. You can use them or you don't have to use them, but it is semi-important. And you want to make sure that the name that you think about somehow relates to what you're doing. In the early days, you need everything that's going to help you. And basically the way that I thought of my name was, well, what is the oldest generation of console that I want to sell? And I thought, oh, well, it's 8-bit generation, the NES, the Sega Master System, that generation of console, because I don't have any memories with Atari or Intellivision. And as I'm saying this, I'm looking at my Atari and Intellivision games that I'm selling. But back then I was you know what? No, I want to do NES and up. That's what I'm nostalgic about. That's what I want to sell to others. And if I'm going to do this game store thing, I'm going to do what I enjoy, for the most part, and I'm going to see where the pieces all land. So I thought, okay, 8-bit plus, 8-bit all the way to whatever, the current generation. So I just thought 8-bit plus, and it was that simple. I was you know what? There's a name, 8-bit plus, and it stuck. It's a good name. So now we've established that it's important for us to have a logo and it's important for us to have a name. We need to get started on a logo now. So I wanted to give you 3 ways of getting a logo made for your business. And what we have to remember when we're making our first logo is your logo, my logo, has changed and evolved over the years. It's almost every year my logo got progressively different and, in my opinion, a little better, and it grew and improved. The biggest thing is just starting. So I'm gonna give you 3 different ways. The first way is to hire a graphic design artist locally. There is all kinds of people that are doing this as their business. Do a little bit of searching on Google or Facebook and just type in graphic design artist near me. You can meet with them locally, and that's one of the main benefits of doing this. It's probably going to be your most expensive solution because it's kind of more of it's a more niche local thing. It's probably going to be the thing that you invest the most money into, but also get the best results, because you're actually able to meet with the person, sit down with them, even like maybe draw out or sketch kind of what you have envisioned in front of them, and then they can take that information and like apply it when they're building your logo. I know that budget is kind of an important thing too, so this is number 2. If you don't want to do it locally, you can also hire a graphic design artist on Fiverr. Fiverr is a website that basically connects content creators with the people that supply the tools for them to create said content, as well as things like branding and logos. So you could hire somebody on Fiverr for probably as low as 15 bucks to slap a logo together and just make something for you to put out there. Fiverr is a great way, and I'll definitely link Fiverr in the description down below so you can get connected, and maybe I'll get you connected with somebody that can help you out as well. Good friend of mine, he actually edits all my videos, Nathan Walker. He does a phenomenal job, guys. So if you want to get connected with him, I'm sure he would love to help you create a logo. And then finally, guys, it's kind of simple, but I just thought I'd put it out there because it's actually what I did when I first started my business and needed a logo, and it's Microsoft Paint. I mean, wow, Microsoft Paint. Everybody that has a Windows computer also has Microsoft Paint. And what you can do in Microsoft Paint is you can import images and you can create your own logo. What I did was I found an 8-bit, I just typed in Google Images, 8-bit, and I found something that just said 8-bit, and I grabbed that. And then I typed in plus, and I went into Google Images, and I grabbed that. And then lastly, I wanted to let everyone know that I was a believer, because I love to share that I am a believer. I typed in the Christian fish, and I grabbed that. And I just put it on a black background. It ain't much, but it's something. It got me started, and it was completely free. All it cost me was, maybe 25, 30 minutes of my time. I'm gonna admit, it was ugly. It wasn't something that I was like, super proud of. Like if someone was like, dude, what were you, are you happy with your logo? I'd be probably like, it was okay, but it was something. And that's like the biggest thing. Just getting something down is better than nothing. And just like maybe starting with an idea and putting it on paper and putting it out there, it's not the end all be all, but it's a beginning. Just get something done. I think you're really gonna be happy, and you're gonna really thank me for telling you to in the future when you're big and people start to know you by name because you have something for them to recognize. So that concludes the Game Store 2020 video for today. If you got any value out of this at all, do me a favor and tap that like button. Also, if you haven't subscribed or hit the bell, do that as well. Every time I sit down to write about a topic, I think of more topics. So if this gains traction with you guys, it's gonna be a long series. So make sure you're subscribed. Lastly, guys, I do stream every Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and sometimes Sunday. If you have any questions about the video, I would love to catch you in the stream and answer some questions. And until next time, guys, this is Luke from 8-Bit Plus, signing out, and I'll see you in the next one. God bless.